Welcome to the video, and today marks the van-anniversary, so to speak, of van life for me. It's 52 weeks now in the van, so my first year coming to a close. And yeah, it's been an adventure. There's been days when I thought, oh my God, what am I doing? And there's been other days when I thought, yeah, you can't beat this with a stick. It's brilliant. I love it. Do you know what I mean? And mostly it's the positive rather than the negative. I've got to confess. Although I am a little bit worried, I'm a bit concerned about the future of van life in general, in that there are something like 100,000 people or more that are sort of heard, I've not verified that figure, that are displaced in one way or another and find themselves living in full-time in accommodation that's made from other than sticks and bricks. I'm talking about caravans, I'm talking about motorhomes, camper vans, cars, and the government currently are making it a lot harder for this lifestyle to continue to exist. They're continually putting in height barriers, they're continually putting up signs, no parking here, no camping overnight, no staying in your vehicle overnight here, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, so I worry about sort of this particular lifestyle and its longevity moving forward into the future, if that makes sense. But we'll just have to see how it goes, really. So far as I'm aware, that it's park-ups at pub stops and stuff that haven't been impacted. I think they've actually flourished and come to the fore, as far as I'm aware. So maybe that's the future, maybe that's the way to go. I really don't know. But anyway, here I am. I'm at my usual stop here in Doncaster. As you can see, I've got the solar panels out, the EcoFlow. I did a video about that just a couple of days ago, asking the question is it worth it? Is it worth the investment? That EcoFlow panel there is the EcoFlow 220 watt bifacial folding solar panel, and to buy it brand new is £440. I bought a refurbished one for £240. Would I be able to tell the difference between brand new and refurbished? No, I don't think so. It's working admirably. Right now, as I talk to you now, despite the dull, grey, overcast nature of the British weather, it's bringing in around about 90 watts, 70 to 90 watts. When I first plugged it in, I was hoping to get my EcoFlow to about 90% by the end of the day, if I could, from its level of 82, I think 81, 82, I think it was when it's plugged in, but it's already up to 90, 93, 94, I think, something like that. And it's only 11:30, so yeah, I'm happy with that, for sure. So that's really surprised me. It's efficiency is the word I'm looking for. I think is very good, given its current work rate in this weather. So yeah, I'm quite happy with that. That's good. I was going to go down to the Peak District last night, and then I thought, oh gosh, well, a couple of things held me back, and it's my own thing. It's my own anxieties holding me back, really, because I was thinking, well, hang on a minute, it's a working day for me. So number one, what is the internet like there? I remember that I had actually worked from there before, but I could not remember if I've taught lessons from there or if I was just in meetings from there, because the two things require different qualities of internet and speeds of internet. Number two was, if I need a number two, where do I go? But I have stayed there overnight before for a weekend or two, so, but I was able to, I think it was at weekend, as I said, I was able to walk down. So maybe I wasn't working there, teaching from there, maybe. Anyway, I can't remember. So I was able to walk down into the town of a morning and of an evening, find a cafe, find a pub, and use the facilities. Do you know what I mean? During a working day, I'm somewhat limited. I can't just do that during the working day, especially if I've got my solar panel. I can't just walk off and leave my solar panel out. Do you know what I mean? Because as nice as most people are, there's always somebody out there that's a bit more or a bit less unscrupulous and a bit dubious. So it's a bit more tricky. So then I rely on my emergency loo. which is okay, I guess. So yeah, I might, as the day progresses today, I might contemplate straight after work just driving down there and say to heck with it and just go down there anyway. Because it's lovely down there. It's just such a nice view. I won't be able to get out and explore it. I won't be able to get out and have a walk around it at all during the day because I'm working, and that's my priority. But you know, it's just nice to have that view rather than a car park view, if that makes sense. So yeah, as I said, it's just a quick break for me. So I thought I'd just come on and say, hey, happy anniversary to me. Well, the day is done. My stuff is packed away. Well, it's not, it will be in a minute. And I'm just ready to chill out for a bit and enjoy the last of the sunshine. I'm still debating whether or not to go up to the Peak District for a couple of nights and just chill up there whilst I work. Undecided. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. I don't know. I should really go stay down here and spend time with Mum. Going to see my mum and stuff, making sure she's okay, I guess, and then maybe go up. But then again, my brother's here to go and see her, my sister's here to go and see her as well, you know, so I might just go to the Peak District. I really don't know. Keep talking myself out of it, don't I? It's lovely around there. Oh, squeaky seat, did you hear that? Squeaky seat. Yeah, but anyway, yes, I'm always of the mind, what if, you know, as in, what if it all goes wrong? You know, what if something's just not right? And I really should be, but what if it all goes right and I have a wonderful time? Do you know what I mean? I shouldn't be more that way than the other. It is what it is, I guess. I'd rather go up on a weekend, if I'm being honest, rather than midweek, because I probably get a bit annoyed, a bit frustrated, because I'm looking at all that gorgeousness outside the door and outside the van, but I can't go and enjoy it because I'm working. Does that make sense? So I might make a bit of a rod for my own back doing that by going over. So yeah, I'm not really going to go over, am I? I don't think. But, do you know something though as well? It's about an hour and 10 minutes from here. Okay, here's the Peak District. It's not far at all. So if push came to shove, I could just drive back, couldn't I? Do you know what I mean? It's a bit of a distance, but it's not the end of the world. A bit short of cash as well at the minute. Got to kind of wait for payday for a lot of stuff that I kind of want to do and need to do. So yeah, I think I might leave it. Mostly for that reason, to be quite honest. I just enjoy what's left of the day, rather than just being behind the wheel of the car for the what's left of the day. Do you know what I mean? I'm missing it. So I've pretty much got everything packed away now, as you can see. So my computer and all my equipment is now bagged up. And I'm going to put this back in its slot, which is just behind you. Straight at that, with the haze and over the rest of it, the grey, cloudy sky that we had. But do you know what? It cleared away, as you can see. And it was blasting in 170 watts into that solar panel. It was still a bit hazy, but 170 watts I thought was brilliant. So I've got my EcoFlow fully charged. I didn't think I'd get that up to full charge at all. I thought by the end of the day maybe 90%, but not full. I've got my Bluetti fully charged as well, and I didn't have to run the engine once today to charge anything up. well pleased with that, well chuffed. So that's one of the best things I bought for the van ever, is that solar panel. Far better than the cheaper solar panels that I bought already, which are in my storage unit. They are just not up to much at all. So I might give them to my brother, because he wanted a couple of solar panels to throw up on top of his shed roof. And they'll be all right for that purpose. They'll trickle charge up then his tools and stuff, so when he's not there, not around, it'll just gradually put some charge into his tools. I'll do that next time I go over. I'll try to remember to set them 2 solar panels with me. They're supposed to be 200 watt ones. They're not. They've never been 200 watt ever. So I don't know what they're on about, but anyway, it is what it is. Yeah, so I'm quite pleased. I'm really pleased with the day today. It's gone well. I've had a good working day. I feel energized. I think because on, what day was it? Saturday, was it Friday? I'll spin you around there. I think it was Saturday. I went to the gym in Wakefield, the Pure Gym, and I had a decent workout and a decent shower and all the rest of it, and tidied all this up. And then on the Sunday, my son wanted to go swimming, so we went swimming, and so we went up and down, did a few lengths, and yeah. So last night I went to bed early, and I just slept so well. I really did. I probably went to bed too early, because I woke up too early, to be honest. You know, so then I couldn't get back to sleep, so I just got up. So I've been up since about 6. I woke up at about 5, which is okay. That's not too bad, is it? Still plenty of sleep. But then the cycle carries on, and I want to go to bed early tonight now, because my day's been longer, because I've been up since 6. If you know what I mean. But that's all right. I can live with that. Last night I went into the Toby Carvery. I was going to go and have dinner in there last night, to be fair, because I've not been in for a long time, but I do use their park. It looks like I've got 2 big lumps there, doesn't it? I haven't, I promise. Oh, what's going on there? But anyway, what was that? Yes, I went in last night, and it was heaving. Oh my God, it was rammed, and I just couldn't cope with it. I don't cope with busy places very well at all, so I just turned around and came straight back out again. I thought, no thank you. And tonight I've got some food that I've got to eat before it goes bad, because I bought it on yellow ticket items, do you know what I mean? And you only get a very short window to eat it, otherwise you end up throwing it away, and it's just a waste of time, effort and money. So I'm going to try and get the It's just some chicken nuggets and chips. Maybe watch a movie or something. Enjoy the sunshine for a bit. Just sit here. It's only a car park, look. It's nowhere particularly spectacular, but it's just pleasant. I might drive down to the lake, perhaps, and get a better view. Just like that, solar panels packed away. The tea is cooking, chips and chicken nuggets, and the telly is on, but let me pause that because I don't want any kind of copyright striking and whatever. Currently I'm watching The One That Got Away on BBC iPlayer. Very good, very good. I do like a murder mystery drama type thing, and this is a good one. Anyway guys, I'm going to wait for my tea to cook. I'm going to have food, and I'll pick up later if anything exciting happens, which I doubt, to be honest. Good morning. It's Tuesday morning, week 52, and yeah, the sun has done one. It's left us to our own devices this morning, the sunshine, and it's been replaced by grey clouds and rain. So yeah, I think whilst I put the solar out yesterday in the grey clouds and the day came good, I don't think the same can be said for rain. So I won't be putting the solar panel up in the rain necessarily, although it's EPV whatever rated. I'll wait until the good weather comes back out again later this afternoon. I reckon come dinner time it'll be glorious again, to be quite frank. and I'll get a few hours of solar then at the very least. So what does that mean? It means I do need to run potentially my engine for a little while to charge some devices up at some point today, but then again, maybe not. I think maybe I'll just plug them into the EcoFlow instead of the Bluetti. That might be a wise thing to do potentially, but anyway, we'll have to wait and see, won't we? Let's get this day started. Right then, it's 6:28. It's 8 degrees. It's not exactly cold, to be quite frank. It's, you know, it's not boiling hot, but it's not cold. And the sun, as I said, is shrouded with cloud. It's got its cloudy blanket on, and it's decided it's going to stop in bed all day, or at least for a lie-in. I do think it'll make an appearance later on. So it's amazing how the simplest things in life can make you smile. And I'm just sat here watching this bird. I don't know what he's thinking. But he's been flying backwards and forwards, or she has been flying backwards and forwards, putting nesting material, I gather, in the bushes, and now just sat in the rain. I wonder why it's just sat in the rain like that. I wonder what bird it is. Is it a thrush? Might be a thrush, I don't know. You can find things to entertain yourself everywhere you go, can't you? I look awful this morning. Honestly, I look terrible. Need to wake up. Oh, we've got another one here. Little tiny blackbird. Oh, he's going up towards that other bird. Oh no, the other bird's gone. Yeah. Anyways, it's amazing how the little tiny things can get your attention if you look out for them. This is very much a rural area, and it very much is teeming with life. Whether it's the thrushes, the blackbirds, the crows, the occasional seagull, or the rats, but we see quite a lot of down here. There's all sorts of things to capture the eye, and this bird has just become so active. See if we can get him on camera. I can't keep up with him. I'll pop into the bushes, drop off his nesting material, and come back out again. So I wonder if it's building a bush, a home in there, a nest. I always thought that they'd have to be higher up than that, away from predators, you know. I don't know if that's a wise choice for that little bird to be making his nest so low in the ground. But then again, if we look at the trees are still bare. There's just, you know, there's just no camouflage in the trees either. So there's probably more camouflage in those ground bushes than anything else. I don't know. I'm no ornithologist. Not a clue. If you're an ornithologist out there, a bird watcher, then please do let me know. Is that usual behaviour? And what kind of bird is that? Is it actually a thrush? I don't know. I think it might be. Oh, there's another one in there. There's 2 or 3 of them in that bush. Okay, right guys, it's 7:30 now. I really should be getting set up for work, but I'm just enjoying sitting here looking at the wildlife. The simple things. Now we've got the rain, which is just hypnotic, and the sound to the sights. Get it on in van life, I'm telling you. For the nature watch, I'd love to be able to put my solar panel out, but I don't trust the rain at the moment. We can see the sun is desperately trying to fight through. Okay, good thumbnail maybe. What do you reckon? Yeah. Now the solar panel itself is waterproof, and it's an endurable case. The case turns into a kickstand, but the kickstand itself, I don't really want to get soaking wet and dripping wet through, because that's going to take ages to get dry, and I don't have the facilities to get it dry. So, whilst the solar panel is absolutely fantastic, and I really do love it, it's brilliant. It's worth the money for sure, definitely, and there's no replacement really for a fixed solar panel on the roof. which I would love to have. Now, I am contemplating the future of van life for myself at the moment. Do I continue? Do I carry on? When I first set out on van life journey, I was going to do a couple of months. I was going to trial it, see how it goes, and then, because I was going to be in between properties. I was going to go back into rented, etc. But I've been in it a year now, and I quite like it. I've enjoyed van life. The pros and cons, positives, negatives, and all the rest of it. And for me, there are more positives than there are negatives. Even a little tiny van like this, okay, there are. But that said, I've had more good days recently than bad. So, when I have the bad days, my mood will swing for sure. But that's the very nature of being neurodiverse, I think. You kind of go from one extreme to the next in the blink of an eye. You go from love it to loathe it very quickly. But mostly, I'm loving it. Mostly, I'm really enjoying it. And the benefits that it brings, the freedom, the cash incentives. Those are the top two positives there. You can't fault it. But if I do continue with van life, I'd quite like a bigger van. Again, there are pros and cons with bigger vans and smaller vans. This van, you can literally see, it does fit very comfortably in a single parking space. It looks very much car-like. Doesn't really look sort of that van-like, They use taxis. They use for taxis all around this area in Doncaster. So you can get away with parking in places that other vans possibly cannot, if that makes sense. And it fits under the height barriers and stuff. So if you buy a bigger van, you're giving all that up. However, you buy a bigger van, you're gaining space to stand up, move around, maybe have a shower and a toilet. So there are pros and cons to what I'm suggesting here, if that makes sense. And you've got to kind of weigh them up. Most van lifers go for a much bigger van than this. And they seem to get by reasonably well. But then most van lifers are currently moaning there's not enough places to park, stay overnight, and well, I'm not because I can park where they can't. So yeah, what to do? It's a bit of a quandary, isn't it? What to do? Stay in van life, get a bigger van. Now the other thing is as well, this van is on finance. So I have to find a company that will take my van in part exchange. It has to cover the full deposit on a bigger van, and then they take what's left over from the part exchange deal, and they put it onto, unlike the debt, of course, they put it onto the finance of the new vehicle. So then you are paying the finance of the newer vehicle, as well as completing the finance on the older vehicle at the same time. Can I afford to do that? That's the question. Not so sure. I was getting this is a bit of a bugbear. In this rail here, it gets all these little stones and it irritates the crap out of me. I don't have time to clean it properly before I start work, so I'm just going to leave it for now. Right guys, so that said, I need to get today's turned into a working office. Let's go. Still a bit grey and overcast. At times the sun really powers through. And when it does, the solar panel that I've just put out really kicks in. At the minute, it's telling me it's bringing in 192 watts. 192 watts at the moment. Wow. And its current rate of charge, it'll take less than 1 hour to completely charge my EcoFlow up from 87%. But of course, we know the reality of that is that sun will peak in and out constantly. So it will not take less than an hour. Of course, it's going to take probably a lot longer than that, 2-3 hours maybe. Who knows? But I was amazed that I managed to get the solar panel out. Okay, because I thought, well, with the weather, I don't think I will. But yeah, it's cleared up beautifully. It's really warm actually. You can tell by the t-shirt. This is from my Scotland trip that I went on before. Was it late last year? Early this year? Oh, I forget. It was late last year, I think. If you want to go check out the Falkirk Wheel and the Edinburgh Museum of Scotland, then National Museum of Scotland, sorry, in Edinburgh, then please do go back and watch that video. If I can, I'll try and put a card up linking this one to that one so you can see it. But anyway, onwards and upwards, guys. My break time is almost over, so I've got to get back to it. Well, that's the end of that day. Another day of work done, and it's time to move on. And I've decided I'm going to go up to the Toby Carvery and going to go in and have a meal, because I've parked up there numerous times now without even going in for a drink or so much as a hi, how are you? And that's just not right. It's a bit rude, really. So I'm going to go up. I'm going to have a meal there tonight, mostly because I'm really hungry. I can't bother to cook as well. So I'm going to have a carvery, and yeah, that'll be quite good. EcoFlow's at 100%, which is nice. I was really unsure I'd get anything out of that day, but the sun suddenly started to shine a little bit and come through in spits and spats. There was cloud cover drifting over, and you know, it's not a clear sky, it's quite cloudy up there. But so it took pretty much most of the day just charging the EcoFlow, so I didn't put the Bluetti, the EcoFlow. So I didn't put the Bluetti on charge, and the Bluetti is the one that I use the most during the day for work. It's down to about 5% right now, which is the lowest it's been at this time of day for a long time. And but I haven't run the engine at all today. I was adamant not to do that, no matter how flat the EcoFlow got. So I was quite happy that I got away with that. That's quite cool. I've got no doubt whatsoever that I'll probably get some charge on the EcoFlow tonight, driving it around, maybe up to 10, 15, 20% maybe. And then from there, what was I going to say? Yeah, tomorrow I'll be able to get the solar panel back out again with a focus on the EcoFlow. Since I'm not actually cooking dinner in the van and etc., I'm probably going to leave the EcoFlow charged up to 100%. So tomorrow the focus on the Bluetti. Sorry, I think I said EcoFlow. So yeah, the solar panel should charge that up in no time. Right, okay, I'm gonna get off. I'm gonna go and get some food. Yeah, I'll catch you in a bit. Good morning. Just got up. Well, I say just got up. I've got dressed and everything, obviously, and sorted out the van, ready to drive. I'm taking this closest curtain and taking that blind down and the front blinds and curtains and stuff. And yeah, still on my park up from last night. I popped in and had a carvery, and it was lovely. It was lovely. But and I had a pint of Guinness Zero to wash it down as well, which was lovely. And I do that every now and then. I don't do it every single time I come here because I can't afford to. They don't nag me to. I think they're under some sort of delusion that because this car park is on Park for Night, they just have to let people park here and just suck it up and stuff. But I don't think they fully understand that they don't have to do that, because you know. And I haven't put them right on that, because there's quite a few. Well, it's not quite a few of us. There's a couple of us that use it on the regular. There's a guy down there in the silver Boxer. I think it's a Boxer, just down there, who stays here every single night without fail. You know, I don't. I come here and I spend 2 nights, 3 nights, and then move on to Wakefield. 2 nights, 3 nights, or whatever. But I'm at that stage now where I need to find some additional park ups. I need to go further afield, really. I'll mix it up a little bit, I reckon. I'm getting too familiar, too comfortable with the park ups that I've got, if that makes any sense. So I've got to set myself a bit of a challenge, step outside my comfort zone a bit. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do that. Now, some of you who are a bit more eagle-eyed will know that I normally have a silver screen here, a silver like this. It's just Reflectix, and I bought this curtain on net. It's called a net cord or whatever. It's got like the metal spring all the way through, and I've just put a couple of holes in, one at each end here and then one at that end there. This was a car divider from Amazon when I first started out car camping, and it just went across the cab here, all right, across this way to divide the cab from the seats at the back. And I kept it. I stopped using it a long time ago, but I kept it. And I thought, oh, hang on a minute, I wonder if I just can use it like a pair of curtains for this window. And it works beautifully for this window here, to pull it across like this. And it is pretty much blackout as well. You can't see light from the other side at all. So yeah, I'm quite happy with them. So I'm going to order some more for that window there, because it's a bit more convenient to put these up than it is faffing around with the screen things. Does that make sense? And then I might sort of see if I can get another one just to come across here and just replace this here, put it across. That might be a bit easier, because that one's always falling down. Although that said, since I put that bit of duct tape, whatever it is, across this joint, where the two poles join together to be adjusted, this works a lot better. So maybe I'll just stick with that for a little bit longer, see how it goes. But yeah, so anyway, I'm gonna have to move now, because I'll need the loo. And I need to go to get my spot to set up for the day. And of course, excuse me, I'm going to go to my regular spot down the road there, not too far away from Asda, where the loos are and stuff. Here, minding my own business, had my pizza for my tea. It was very nice. I'm still parked by the lakeside, and this guy's pulled up in front of me. How close can you get? Why does he feel he needs to be that close when he's got like 5 feet in front of him? That's unbelievable. So now I'm blocked in. I can't go anywhere. 5 o'clock, Thursday morning. There's a van right next to me. I think it's a camper. I've been up for a little while, and as you can tell, I'm not feeling the best this morning. Last night, as I said in the vlog, I had a pizza from Asda, and about 3 a.m. this morning, I was regretting my life choices. I'm praying to God that I don't believe in. Because, yeah, I don't want to go into too much graphic detail. I think you get the general idea right from what I've just said. The result was, not only did I have to fill and take to the bins up there several bin bags, several, it's 2. And they weren't full, but do you know what I mean? Still, let's not go into graphics. Then I had to set about cleaning all of the emergency toilet as well, because it didn't all hit the bin bag, if you know what I mean. Oh, it's grim. Oh, it's grim. Oh, it's grim. Jesus Christ, it was grim. It was not fun at all. Will have had the same problems in sticks and bricks? To an extent, probably. Not to the same extent, but to an extent. Still, I feel rough, man. I've got to start work in a couple of hours. I feel as rough as a bear's backside, man. I'll tell you what though, I was going to go to the peaks this week. The past couple of weeks I've got this calling for the peaks and I haven't been. I'm pretty glad I wasn't there today, in all honesty. That said though, I wouldn't have gone to Asda for a pizza, would I? Swings and roundabouts. But anyway, if this had happened out at the peaks, it wouldn't have been impossible. It'd have been difficult and even more unpleasant. As it happens, I know exactly where the bins are around here. I know where the facilities are around here. In a peak, so there isn't any bins really, but unless you go into the town itself, Castleton. So that's quite a walk to get to the nearest bin, or a bit of a drive. I really don't be doing any work today. I feel crap. It's a shame because I enjoy my job. I don't want to take a day off just for this. I'll give it some thought. I've got an hour or 2 before I have to make a decision. So I'm at my parking spot, and breakfast is today as as Imodium and a bottle of water. So yeah, I suspect lunch will be the same. I suspect tea will be the same, and potentially tomorrow breakfast as well. I got to the garage, which I bought the Imodium from, and oh my god, it was like an instant replay. Honestly, it's now 6 o'clock. So it's been an hour since the last clip, so you can imagine how long I was in there. Quite embarrassing. I was still debating whether or not to phone in sick. I would feel, apart from my guts, and my ass. I feel okay apart from that, and of course very, very tired from lack of sleep. Now when it comes to phoning in sick, and I don't want to flare up again in the middle of the day, which is highly possible and highly probable, how am I going to get to the toilet? You know, you've seen my setup with the computer and everything ready for work, for the work day. How am I supposed to just drive to Asda to get to the toilet like that? I can't. It's just not something you can do, right? And you can't just walk off and leave it like that, not in this car park. Again, it's nothing you can. That's nothing you should do. I don't see how I can avoid phoning in. But then if I do phone in, and then I don't have a bout throughout the day, I'll feel really bad. I feel really guilty because I've got kids that rely on me. But if I do have a flare up and I haven't phoned in, then that could be really, really, really bad. I'm gonna have to phone in, aren't I? I do feel a bit nauseous as well. Haven't been sick yet, but I do feel nauseous. Oh, I swear it was that pizza from last night. It's got to be, because it can't be a coincidence. A similar thing happened last time I had a pizza from there. Right, I think I'm just going to phone in. I'm going to have to. Right guys, I'm going to end this vlog here. Sorry to end it on a negative one. You're probably laughing at me right now, which is fine. Please do laugh away. Catch you in the next one.